Every gas station in America feels the same in a certain way. Rows of bright packaging, shelves stacked with chips, candies, and energy bars, coolers humming with sodas and energy drinks. It's all designed to be quick, convenient, and irresistible, especially for travelers who just want something to munch on during the drive. But hidden beneath the shiny wrappers and grab-and-go appeal is a list of dangers most people never think about. Gas station snacks are not just guilty pleasures. Some can be outright harmful when consumed often. The shocking part is that most of these risks come not from what you see, but from what you don't see. The chemicals, the preservatives, and the extreme levels of sugar, sodium, or caffeine packed into these products. One of the biggest culprits is the hot food section. Those sausages rolling endlessly on heated rollers look simple enough, but they're often filled with preservatives, nitrates, and sodium levels so high they can rival an entire day's recommended intake. Sitting for hours under constant heat, they lose moisture while holding on to chemical stabilizers, leaving behind a product that is salty, rubbery, and heavily processed. For a hungry traveler, it feels like a quick protein fix. In reality, it can be a chemical bomb that strains the heart and blood pressure over time. Packaged jerky is another snack that seems harmless because it's marketed as high-protein fuel. But many gas station jerkies are loaded with sodium and artificial flavoring agents. Some even contain MSG and chemical smoke flavoring, which can irritate sensitive stomachs and contribute to headaches. What makes it worse is that jerky feels like a health choice compared to candy, so people eat it without realizing just how much salt they're consuming. A single bag can pack nearly half the daily limit, putting unnecessary stress on kidneys and blood vessels. Energy drinks dominate gas station coolers, and they are among the most dangerous items available. The caffeine levels are often sky-high, mixed with added stimulants like guarana and taurine. Combined with extreme sugar content, they create a roller coaster effect on the body, spiking energy and then crashing it just as quickly. More concerning are the cardiovascular effects. There are countless cases of heart palpitations, anxiety, and insomnia tied to these drinks, yet they're marketed as fun, colorful solutions to road fatigue. For drivers, the appeal is strong, but so are the hidden risks. Even something as ordinary as chips can be more dangerous than they look. Many brands use hydrogenated oils or artificial flavoring powders packed with sodium and preservatives. When fried at high temperatures, some chips develop acrylamide, a compound tied to increased cancer risk. Eating them occasionally isn't catastrophic, but gas stations encourage impulsive snacking. A bag or two on every road trip adds up fast, and the health effects accumulate slowly but surely. Candy bars line the checkout aisles, placed there for impulse buys. They may be familiar comfort foods, but the sugar content is staggering. Some bars carry more sugar than the daily limit recommended by health authorities, plus processed fats that stick around in the body long after the sweet rush fades. The combination of sugar and fat hits the brain like a drug, delivering a dopamine rush that encourages people to come back for more. That's why gas station candy is one of the biggest traps. Cheap, accessible, addictive, and nutritionally empty. Packaged pastries and donuts sold at gas stations are often months old by the time you grab them. They're pumped full of stabilizers and preservatives to extend shelf life. But those chemicals take a toll on digestion and metabolism. High fructose corn syrup, hydrogenated oils, and chemical dough conditioners make these snacks easy to store, but hard for the body to process. You might think you're just grabbing a quick breakfast, but what you're really eating is a factory-engineered product designed for longevity, not health. Slushies and fountain sodas seem innocent compared to other snacks, but they're among the most sugar-dense items in any gas station. A single large cup can contain over 70 grams of sugar, almost triple the amount considered safe for a day. That much sugar floods the bloodstream, causing an insulin spike that leaves you tired, irritable, and craving more. For people already struggling with diabetes or prediabetes, these drinks are particularly dangerous, yet they remain popular because of their cheap price and cooling appeal on long drives. Microwavable sandwiches are another risky choice. They look like quick, filling meals, but they often hide long ingredient lists full of stabilizers, artificial flavors, and preservatives. The meats inside are usually processed with nitrates, while the bread is spiked with conditioners and sugar to make it last longer on shelves. These sandwiches may satisfy hunger in the short term, but regular consumption can increase risks of cardiovascular issues and digestive problems. Trail mix might appear like a safe bet, but gas station versions are usually overloaded with candy-coated chocolate pieces, salted nuts, and dried fruits treated with sulfur dioxide. Instead of being a balanced, protein-rich snack, it becomes another sugar and salt bomb. It's marketed to travelers as fuel for the road, but its hidden calories and additives make it just as problematic as candy bars. The illusion of health is what makes it so dangerous. People don't realize just how much sugar and sodium they're consuming in each handful. Finally, beef sticks and meat snacks, stacked near the counter, pose the same risks as jerky but with even more preservatives. These processed meat tubes are stuffed with sodium nitrates, artificial smoke, and stabilizers, making them some of the most chemically engineered snacks in the store. The texture and flavor are addictive, but eating them regularly adds a steady stream of compounds linked to long-term health risks, especially for the digestive tract. All of these gas station snacks share a common thread. They are built for shelf life, profit margins, and instant gratification, not for health or nutrition. They seem harmless when eaten occasionally, but for people who rely on them regularly, truckers, frequent travelers, or workers on the go, they add up to a dangerous diet filled with salt, sugar, preservatives, and chemicals. The danger isn't in one bite or one can of soda. It's in the quiet, cumulative effect of these products slowly shaping health outcomes over time. The packaging is bright, the names are familiar, and the prices are low, but the truth is clear. Many of the snacks that fuel America's highways are not really food at all. They're engineered products that look like food, delivering far more risk than reward.